Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading of November the 12th through the 18th, 2023. My name is Dawn. Welcome to my channel, Dawn Williams Tarot. If you're new, I would love it if you would like and subscribe because I'm trying to grow. I do my readings once a week for all the signs. So information is constantly flowing. I do bring in the higher realms. I work with the archangels. I specifically am working with the archangels this week. I had pulled an archangel card for myself before I started these readings, and I got Archangel Michael. And I will pull an archangel card for you. And the purpose of pulling an archangel card is so that, one, if you're not used to working with them, this is an introduction for you to utilize those energies, or you can utilize them at all at any time, or you don't have to use them at all. But it is an offer. The thing that the archangels have always shared with me was that they only come in if you invite them. It's the very same thing as when you pray to God and you ask God to help you, whatever it is that you're praying for, right? Bring peace, or maybe you have someone that's ill and you're asking for God to please show them mercy and to please help them heal, those types of things. Well, the angels work with us in the very same way. And of course, they are God's helpers. So I like working with them. This new moon is on the 13th. Today is the 11/11 portal. So it's 11/11, November 11th. So if you want to know more about that 11/11 portal, you can definitely Google it. There's probably tons of information about the significance of this day. But I am doing your reading today, so I feel as though that energy will also be infused because of the energetics of the day. And this new moon, which we always set our intentions on the new moon, because that's when the the new moon is in its quiet, dark time, so that it can, as it grows in light, so does your manifestations grow in light. This time it is in Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season because we are in November. Scorpio energy is all about transformation. So most of all of my readings have some form of transformation or another within them. Some may be big, meaning like the Tower card, or something that's very big that's going to come in and really shake up your life. And for others, it's really more of a thing of doing a deeper dive within yourself and really expressing yourself from the inside out. Okay. I don't know how your reading's going to go yet, but we'll pull cards in just a second to look at that. The other thing that Scorpio is known for is empowerment, spiritual gifts. It's also about death and rebirth, which the death card has been coming up. The Tower card has been coming up. Those are all transformational type of energies. The other thing Scorpio is really good at is secrets and the hidden side of life. And as this new moon is in its astrological chart, is a double energy. I believe it was a double energy in Scorpio. So that means it's not only just the regular, but it's magnified. So it's going to be quite intense. It is also hitting the financial sector within its on that day and around that date. We're probably already feeling those things now, as a matter of fact. So don't be surprised if more things come up about the finances. And this would be worldwide. It is not just here in the United States where I'm located. And also be aware that more hidden disclosures may be coming up about things that we have not been aware of, or we have been aware of, but it's more on the fringe of things. So I'm thinking in terms of like, human trafficking, that type of dark energy that is global. There's a global network So more information may be coming out about that specifically this month in November. Okay. It's a lot of energy, isn't it? Okay. The other thing is because if you're new to my channel, you probably don't know this, but on the new moon of every month, I always, let you know that if you want to work on your manifestations, and how I do it is I take a blank piece of paper, right? Blank piece of paper. I draw a big circle. All the things that I want to create and manifest in my life, I put in the circle. Those things that I'm ready to release and let go of, I put on the outside of the circle. Some people then, on the day of the new moon, they write all of that information out, and then they may burn their page or rip it up or throw it in the trash or whatever they do. The theory behind that is if you burn it, then it goes out into the universe. I feel it goes out into the universe anyway, because that's the intention behind the activity. I keep mine because I like to look back and see how long it's taken me to work through some of those bigger manifesting challenges. Okay. But you do with it what you want. But that's on the 13th. That's when the new moon is. Okay. So I'm going to pull your first card I'm pulling is from the Spirit Junkie deck, and I can't read it. And it says, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want, Aquarius. That's a beautiful card. A lot of us don't always do that. A lot of us don't ask for help. A lot of us think, oh no, if I ask for help, it might make me look like I'm weak or I'm incapable or I can't do this, right? And that is not the energy of this at all. Okay, your archangel is Yophael. And Yophael says, act with wisdom. Use information for the highest good. And he resonates at that teal, blue, and yellow kind of color, because you can see it in his wings as well. So if you've never worked with an archangel, you might want to work with this one. If you feel that you hit a wall this week or anytime this month, you can work with these angels anytime you like. But this was the offer, was if you want to work as a collective, especially as an Aquarius team, this would be the angel that you could work with this week. And let's look and see what he does, because he's holding out a lotus. Okay, so he says, act with wisdom, use information for your highest good. So he is the angel of wisdom, and he appears as a glowing pale yellow light. His etheric retreat is in the mountains in the north of China near the Great Wall, and he overlights Asia. He is responsible for the development of the crown chakra and is currently helping us awaken the 1,000 crystal facets of our crown. So this is a card of wisdom. Wisdom means gathering available information and applying it for the highest good. You are being guided to use yours carefully today in a situation or a relationship, or to help others. Call on Archangel Yophael, and he will help you raise your frequency so you can act or advise from a wise perspective. Choosing this card also suggests that you are in a position to impart helpful or sacred knowledge. You are also being guided to send Archangel Yophael's angels to situations where they are needed and to receive light codes to accelerate your own ascension. Wow, that is amazing. Now, it makes total sense. If you see, he has this lotus flower right here in his hands. So basically what he's doing, he's activating your crown chakra, right? Woo, that is big. Yophael, we are digging you. All right, so now I am going to do a Celtic cross for you. And then at the end of your Celtic cross, I will pull your 5 main themes, and that will end your reading for today. Okay, so what do our Aquariuses need to know? So I'm going to lay out your cards. Wow, okay. Okay, so your spread did not come up with any major arcanas. They're all minor arcanas. You do have 2 nines in the very center, and I'll explain those. And you have 2 sevens, and I will explain those. The thing about the 2 sevens is typically when 2 sevens come into a reading, it usually means that that you may be worrying about things that you don't really need to worry about, or that there's things that are bothering you that are, you know, that your mind is just blowing out of proportion, is kind of what it means. Okay, so in the very center of your reading, you have got this 9 of Wands. This represents your current energy right now. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So it could very well be that you are feeling extremely tired. Like maybe you've just been plowing through, burning midnight oil, working on all of your manifestations, working on, 2 jobs. I mean, it could be a whole number of things. And you're feeling a little bit depleted. And you could be going, gosh, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to, keep working at this pace, or keep living at this pace, or whatever it is, the energy that it is for you. As this is a general reading, this is for sun, moon, or rising in Aquarius. Okay, please smash that like button. And this is basically saying that, this is a card of persevering. You just need to keep going through because you're so close to the end. Don't stop now. And this card right here is saying your wish is going to be granted. These two were together. So this is your feeling and this is your solution. This is your wish coming true. This 9 of Cups represents elation. It represents happiness and joy. And it is a wish fulfilled. Okay. So that's the energy that's in the very center. So just keep trudging. You're going to get there and your wish is going to be answered. What you are feeling like, is it what you're feeling? No, what's on your mind? So what's on your mind is this 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is a really great card because it is a card of knowledge. It's a card of potentially doing some deep dives into whatever it is, subject area that you're interested in. So maybe you decide that you want to take a class in tarot. You want to learn how to read tarot cards, right? There are tons of classes out there that you can do so that you can become proficient at that. It's kind of that energy. It's this energy of, just really wanting to soak up knowledge, right? And hone your skills. And that's basically what this energy is about. So this could either be associated with creating more money for yourself. So it could be maybe you're learning how to start a business. It could very well be that this is about your career space. Like maybe you need to have some kind of certification so that you can get a raise, that you can move up the ladder in your job, right? So it's those types of energies that this card is looking at here. What is supporting you is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a energy of waiting for your ship to come in. This is like waiting for the perfect opportunity. And Spirit is saying, don't wait. The wands are about taking action. She's waiting for the perfect wave before she's going to wade out into the water and, go enjoy her life. And basically, this is saying there isn't any reason to wait. There's not going to be a perfect time. The perfect time is in the moment, and the perfect time is when you make it happen. So get moving. Your past has to do with this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight is the slowest moving Knight. He is very much a homebody. He's very much concerned about his property, his stuff, his physical security. He's building that. He wants to leave a legacy. So right now he's doing all this assessing, right? But you can see he is on foot. So it may be that you've been doing some assessing of your finances. Maybe you've been looking at where should I be putting my money because the market is so volatile at this time, that type of a thing, okay? But this is in your past position. What is coming towards you is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of stability. It is a card of celebration. Many times this does represent marriage. But it also represents any other type of a celebratory action that you would be celebrating with other people. Maybe you are retiring and you're going to have a retirement party, or maybe you've had a grandchild that was born, so you're going to have a big party to celebrate a new member of your family. It could be that you are graduating from school and you are going to have a graduation party. So it's any type of a milestone celebratory energy that this represents for you. This is also, fours have to do with looking for stability and finding balance. So it could also be that you are looking for some type of a stable inspiration that is going to project you forward, okay? Any of those types of energies. And this is coming in within the next few days. Your long-term energy is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, okay, so we have the two, right? We have the two sevens here. The Seven of Pentacles represents you have planted seeds. You do know how to do some things that you are trying to create for yourself. And now you're waiting for those seeds to mature. As you can see, he's kind of in this state of delay. Like he's got a little bit of a delay before he can actually harvest his crop, whatever that may be. So this could be anything for you that may be, maybe you are thinking about doing an expansion on your home, or maybe you've already started the work on something and it isn't complete yet. So it's kind of like one of those in-between stages of something that you started. And now you're waiting for it to come to fruition. Sevens also have to do about gaining or utilizing an existing experience that you have, or it's also about building your personal confidence about something. It may be you're trying to build confidence around finances or your money. It could be around your career, that type of a thing. This Seven of Wands is a card of success. She's had badass success, this girl right here. She's being recognized for it. She does have her bubble around her. That is her aura. She's definitely protecting her space because, like in so many times, when people do really well, especially in a job or something like that, there are other people that get quite jealous of other people's success, and they kind of grumble and say, gosh, I worked harder than she did and she's getting all the recognition. It's kind of that kind of an energy. So basically what this is saying is success is coming in for you, but protect your space because there's going to be other people around you that are not going to be as happy for you as you would like for them to be. Just be aware that energy is possible. And then we have the Five of Swords. Now this is in your future feelings about this coming week. And there is some anxiety about this. There are things that are kind of bothering you. That could be, oh, I don't know. It's not so much a sleepless night type of an energy, but there are things that are going to be surfacing that are going to make you look at things in a different way. As you can see, he does look like he's got a little bit of anxiety, that he's really been thinking about things. He's got this bird that's tweeting in his ear right here. And really, the fives have to do with changes. So there's going to be something that's going to come in that is going to change the way that you think about something. And it could be any area of your life, and it could be coming in, and you may be fighting that energy. You may be fighting those thoughts, not wanting to incorporate them or to consider them. And but the guidance is that the change is coming. So this is something you are going to have to look at. The only thing that I can say is you're just going to have to change your perspective as to what those items may be for you. And, just find yourself ask for wisdom. I was wondering whether your cards were talking about this card just specifically. But as this is a minor arcana card, I don't feel like it is even going to be an issue for all of you. It's just going to be that some of you are going to be having, those unsettled feelings for a little bit. Your final outcome card is this Page of Cups. And pages will have to do with like a new path or a new trajectory, new way of looking at life, a new direction to as well. This is a younger individual. Pages usually represent messengers or waiting for some kind of a message. So it could very well be that you're waiting to hear from your love or somebody that you love, somebody in your family. Maybe you have, I don't know, maybe you have somebody that's over fighting, that has been deployed, right? And that could be what some of this anxiety is about, right? And it has to do with messages, but this also has to do with a younger, naive individual. So it could be somebody that is close to you, that is experiencing love for the first time, that's going to come to you and ask for guidance or help. So it could be your child, or it could be a niece or a nephew, something like that. Or it could very well just be yourself, that you have got these new, fresh feelings that have surfaced for you that are quite foreign or different for you, okay? But that is your energy for this week. There is nothing really major. I think the big highlights have to do with you definitely are going to get a wish fulfilled. The guidance is just keep moving forward. There is a celebration here, right? And now let's pull your 5 main themes. A fair-haired man, dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. I'm going to clarify that with a bear. Danger, especially in money matters. So hopefully that doesn't mean that this person is going to, cause you any problems, this fair-haired man. But that's what the card says, so that's what we're going with. The Wheel. Indecisiveness. Allow your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't know. I don't know if I would agree with that card, but this is your reading, so you decide. Lion, it's time to act. Firecracker, there's going to be some excitement. I hope it's around your celebration, whatever that may be for you. And by the way, I do read all the comments, so if you've got anything to say you would like to share with me, or I would definitely respond, okay, just so that you know. Again, please like, subscribe. Your final card is the Wishbone. A wish is granted. Okay, so that confirms this. That's like a double wish, right? Okay, Aquarius, this looks really good. I think you're going to have a good week this week. It looks like you've got a lot of things to celebrate. Woo, 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 which is awesome. And I think that's it. I hope you have a peaceful week. I hope that you remember to do your manifestation exercise on the 13th. And until next time, take very good care of you. Be the love you wish to experience in your life, and enjoy your week. Thank you again.